All right, ladies and gentlemen, season 23, Bird Blintz from Bangladesh. We got 154 hours on the account. We've got 95 and 114. We're looking to maintain Grandmaster for the season. What is up? Risk takers! Welcome to the Kill Pete strategy. I am Pete. I am a top player in Risk Global Domination. The daily release on YouTube. I do weekday streams on Twitch. If you are interested in getting better at the game of Risk, I invite you to subscribe to the channel and come along the ride with me. This is Fixed Friday. We're aiming to keep our account at GM, so this one is going to be a win at all costs type of game. I'm blue in the penultimate seat. The 5-stack in Australia, probably not going to take it. I think if nobody takes it, I'll add to it, given the situation of the 3 here, but we have a 4 of white, and white goes up. White's the only player to go after me. So if orange doesn't add to the 3, then I'll work on the Oz position. And if they go anywhere else, I don't really want to take Oz, frankly. I never do, but it might be the way today's cookie crumbles. So magenta takes South America turn 1. Let me show you all the settings we're working with today. World Domination on Classic Auto 60 with an easy bot, should anyone disconnect. In the rare event that anyone disconnects, fixed card type, balance, blitz, dice, alliances are on, fog, blizzard, portals are off. So easy automated bot. I usually play with neutral bot on fixed. Today we're playing with automated. It will be vulnerable to the scumbag bot out strat, but probably we don't see that with easy bot. At least we don't see it pay off. Oh, we had a break from orange. All right, let's roll orange's 3 and see how we do. I don't love Oz. I don't love starting with Oz. Happy that there's a break, though. Yeah, magenta goes, hey, hey. What do we see for black? Black is a 6. I think black probably migrates to Northern Europe. Well, that kind of blocks that play. Black might also involve themselves in North America. That is what they choose. They're going to roll 73. Roll 72. Yeah, well, I mean, I wasn't going to put it in there anyways, but that kind of clinches that. Looks like we're taking an Australia position. The question becomes, will we take it this turn? So if I roll this, what do I see? I lose 3, and that's all we do this turn, because I don't want white getting the bright idea of Australia. You know, do they hear the call? Do we see that new battle? If they add to the 4, I'm going to start adding to this 3 instead. If they move away, this would be the good play for white would be this, right? Attack, consolidate the 4, add to the 7, just to claim Europe and kind of push green into Africa, which is where green is going anyway. Yeah, this is correct. He attacks Afghanistan. All right, I'm going to get Australia turn 2 and hold it. So lots of breath has been given to this issue. But if you're new to the show, if this is your first Fixed Friday, I don't get it, Pete. Why don't you like Australia? Well, it stands to reason that Australia is the best position in the game. Because look, it's a +2 and it's guarded from a single position. Why wouldn't you want that? And I would say, sure. Australia is a fine position early. Right? +2 is good in the early game before you are outclassed by the other player's larger bonuses. And then the next meta level of that is, well, everyone thinks it's good early. It's okay, right? Ultimately, Australia is good, not great. It's good early. But because everyone thinks it's good, they fight over it, which is what makes it bad. So you saw how I was hyper aware of white. This is incorrect by green. This will force the issue with white. Green's trying to push, oh, I see. Green's trying to push white down into Africa so they get Europe. Let's see if white takes the bait. It's actually good play by both of them as long as they don't annihilate each other. Magenta has almost lost everything to orange. I'm going to take Australia turn 2. So I'm going to have 9 troops. Hopefully we have enough to hold on Indonesia. I'm not going to worry about the 3 yet. I could probably consolidate, but I don't want to make a third attack. And that 3 kind of claims it, and then the only person I have to worry about is white, and I don't think if white was going to go there, they would have already. So that's my thinking for the Australia position. I will be the first player on this board to hold a bonus, but then the question is, how do I use that early game advantage to get out of Australia? Once I take, you guys see, when I take Australia on the show, I'm always paying attention to how I get out of it. And usually the way you get out of it is by kills, sealing a player's position. This is an odd play for black. I would have figured that black would have continued to invest in North America. I guess he's not willing to bully orange. Okay, let's see what happens here. Hopefully we get good dice. Perfect dice so far. Let's lose nothing on the 2 as well. Okay, we lose 1 on the 2. That's fine. This holds. This is a fine start. We're the first player to hold a bonus. Well, let's see if orange does. Orange stole a bonus off magenta. So magenta, should they stick around, will hold a grudge forever. But, you know, we often see players quit. And what does white do here? Does white go into Africa? White blocks Europe from green. So white and green are now in a cold war with each other, and that's going to be net benefit for orange because orange is holding a Mickey Mouse on the one side. I like to call this form of South America hold the Mickey Mouse. So you have, you know, the 2 mouse ears indicate that you are holding exterior to the bonus. So not only are you holding the South American bonus, but you're blocking your opponents from taking theirs. It's inherently unfriendly. Maybe I should come up with a better metaphor than Mickey Mouse, considering he's so friendly, but you guys take my point. Green could move in and just steal South America from orange, knocking them out of the game at this point. Green could go like this. They do not do that. They continue to block white. Nah, he threatens. He directly threatens white. He says, hey, white. Hey, white. Get the fuck out of my bonus. So this is an example of sunk cost fallacy, where green put in first and then white moved in. And now they're in each other's way. So if we don't see either of these guys get out of each other's way, then we might see mutual annihilation. Orange does get away with their steal. They get to hold. If I'm orange and I pull this move, I immediately gun for magenta because I don't want a guy who I've wronged continuing to exist if I can avoid it. Magenta's going to hang out on orange's border. They're going to wait for a trade, and they're going to go right back in. They're going to slim. Yeah, okay, so orange continues to up on the Mickey Mouse on the other side. And attack off their... Ooh, internal guarding. Do they pull the 4 off Africa into Brazil? Also, I have alliances on. Nobody has sought to communicate with me. I don't think they per se need to, but it's notable. I haven't needed to, so I haven't offered. My default used to be to offer. Now I don't do that. Now I offer when relevant. I will wait until I actually want to talk to you. I will do so. A little value off this 4. Slowly walk it towards my position in Asia. We leave our primary stack in Indonesia active. We have no set on 3. All right, so white has to be wondering, if I send an alliance request to green, what will they say, right? Do I just try and get out? Do I try and pull the same move I was suggesting of green, right? Steal from the thief? Contested South America? Do I take Africa and push through a 4? I wouldn't do that in white's seat because A, white has more troops, and B, orange has already shown themselves to be not the best neighbor. I don't think they roll the 13. I think they raise, though. Well, another thing they could do is they could move up to Iceland and block, prevent green from consolidating. But then it might come down to who has cards. And we will see a stack smash. Chooses the other direction. White thought a lot about that move. Okay. Magenta's looking like the fish. I can probably make a kill. Nope. Never mind. That's going into orange. Wee. Give him the wah. I want to see it. I want to see it. Don't steal my bonus. You don't steal my bonus, asshole. I love it. The evildoers are punished. All right. So we hope orange doesn't have a reciprocal set on 3 because that will end Magenta's game. Sits right there with the 7. Good. I like this a lot. I'm going to step out into Siam. Yeah, so green is remaining blocked by white. Sets. Does he insist? Set is a big set. Big set on 3. What? What is this? It's a kill? Who are we killing? Who are we killing with this play? I don't understand this. Yeah. Okay. My 3 survives, so I'll use it and get the hell out of Europe. I hope that orange doesn't have a set, because I don't want magenta to be the loser. Yeah. Use the 3 up there. Put the 5 down. Does orange continue to insist? Yep, he sure does. This is mutually assured destruction at its finest. Black playing a weird multi-positional game for fixed. Black's game so far I don't understand at all. Black's playing this one like it's progressive. If this was progressive world dom, I would agree with Black's decisions. I'm going to attack off the 4. The only reason I'm attacking a 4 down is because I want it to be 100% roll. And now I have the ability to consolidate next turn while remaining open with my main stack. Do we have a set? We do. We have a 10 set on 4. Can we sequence a kill? Orange looks nice and fishy. Who else would be worth killing? Black would be harder. Let's see if any of my... If orange or black's positions get removed, if either of those guys go to 5. What does white do here? White finally move into Africa? Crazy that he isn't. Okay, he does move into Africa. Okay. So green wins. Net. Green's the bully. Succeeded. I might have this kill on black. If black takes this card and goes to 5, I think I could kill him. Kind of a flat play. Magenta's keeping themselves alive in Japan. They're just being vindictive now. Orange is going to set and remove them. So Magenta might be a 2-card kill that's viable. As the Australia position, I'm looking to get out. So I'm looking to see who I can kill such that I can steal their position and not die in the process. Green takes Europe. Green feeds orange. Okay, I wouldn't have expected that. Orange. Set. Okay, European turtle strategy. This is the European turtle, right? The interior threat guard of the 14, the exterior 5, and then the interior threatens. If broken, to reciprocate in any direction. Orange sets on 3, removes the magenta 7. I have an easy magenta kill, I think, if I want it. Do I want it? Let's see what black does. Now, this is the most unsurprising play in history. I mean, do I get black? Would I rather get white? I don't think so. I think white's going to hold animosity against green for being bullied out. I'm killing somebody. I'm going to kill magenta unless black goes to 5. Ooh, it looks like black is going to 5. Ooh, wee. Okay. Nah, fuck, too bad. Fair enough. Do I see the noob slam? Feeds me magenta. No, he takes magenta for himself. Fair enough. He takes magenta for himself. Okay. Fuck. Kind of want white. Blocks white. Okay. Still a position in North America. Green offers, I accept. Could have killed white there, but I think in doing so, it would have risked sinking my game. See if that comes around to bite me. White takes the 8. I think white gets into a war with orange. Okay. Do they push black out of their bonus? I would here if I'm white. Yeah, they do, don't they? Okay. So black, for all of his multi-positional, is still alive on 4 cards. If they go to 5 here, I eat them. Okay. We see a +5 hold, so Europe holds. I'm slightly in the lead in terms of troops, but this is how long that early game Australia advantage lasts. Almost 0 time. So green needs to do something. My guess is not they won't, and they'll turtle. This is kind of how I would play it. I would play add everything to the 14, attack with the 6, and consolidate into the middle. Yeah, pretty much exactly. They added 1 to Greenland, but pretty much exactly what I said. Cool. So, what happens now? So, orange is kind of pinned. Orange is pinned in their shitty bonus that they stole. But they have +2. Do they immediately go to war with white? Do they take me? Take me out of North America. Do they connect me so I can kill them? Okay, does black go to 5? I have 100% black kill. You're so dumb, orange. Rolls a 5 and lose all his troops. I want to kill orange so bad. Yeah, not quite connected yet. Can I double kill? If black goes to 5, I think I can double kill. I'll put us top 3. Going top 3 is hyper scary, though. Because then the other two guys fucking team on you, right? Black does go to 5. I offer to white. I'm teamed up with green. Yeah, black dies here. Black's trying to kill orange? This is feeding both kills to me. Yes, this is extremely incorrect. I offer to white. White doesn't accept. I'm going to say heart to green. Did I fuck that up already? All right. Hopefully the set's good. I'm giving orange lowest. I did fuck that up, by the by. Okay, the set is good. Thank fucking God. Oh, that was dumb. I'm glad I got away with it. So now I claim North America, right? I get all of my troops out of Oz, as much of them as I can. We're sitting on 5 cards. We are the troop leader, so we probably get some of our shit broken. That's okay for one turn. I have a relationship with green. I have no relationship with white. So if we can work on white together... the guy I can't talk to, then we win the game. White is chilling. My 15 isn't necessarily threatening green as much as it is asking for North America. If I wanted to break green, I would have, right? I chose not to. White's going to let me hold both plus 2s. I like this. I don't want either of them. I want the +5. 3-player scenario. Everyone's kind of equal. Green in his head is thinking, I don't want to let this guy have fucking +4 and +5. That's too much. So he blocks. But he doesn't steal. And he opens white. He says, I need white. What he's saying. Sure. I'm going to say, I don't want +4. I want +5. Green's not talking to me, so he's not actually using the alliances. So now I'm in a situation. Okay, he says yes. All right, cool. So if we actually work on white, we go first and second, and I preserve GM. Now, the only reason I'm being so adamant about this is that white hasn't accepted the alliance request, so I just can't talk to him. I don't know what he wants. He's letting me hold 2+2s, which is nice. He's letting me kind of get advantage. Okay, white sets gets the 10. Do I have cards? No. What do we do? If I could talk to white, it would be a whole different story. But I can't. White should sit out with that 25. Ah, white's trying to be... I like this for him. White's trying to stay out of trouble. 54 to 66. I'm looking for a situation where I can go top 2 at this point. All right, green manual is white. He wants to see if I'm loyal. But he doesn't give me what I need. So white, the guy I can't talk to, has been a better ally than green. I don't just want to give the game to white. We follow through with our offer. This probably puts white in Australia. Putting white in Australia is good for me and green. Loyalty is rewarded. Ideally, white breaks everybody. Or he's just a mega turtle. I'm very close. They're letting me hold too much, right? So I'm very close to having enough advantage just to kill one of them and win heads up against the other. White is chilling in Africa. He doesn't downgrade his position. Okay. Let's see what green does now. I'm kind of holding a gun to green's head, so green's not going to feel great about this. But I'm not actually trying to threaten his bonus, which I could easily break, right? I'm asking for North America, which I don't think he gets. So the longer this goes, the more dangerous green becomes, and the more likely it is I should just kill him and go heads up with white. Which I think is very close to where I'm at. We take the Sioux by a white. Gonna break everybody. This is too late. This is too little too late. I think I win now. I think I win this game. Especially if he doesn't open green's 40. This is where the European turtle fails. Yeah, he doesn't open the 40. The 40 is locked, which means that I have most of the initiative on this board. Green's getting an additional +5 troops, which I don't love, but they can't actually make the kill. So what green needs to do now is they need to open their 40. Yeah, just chip at me and turtle, right? No, are you helping? I think you're blocking. He is helping. He is helping. All right, the real question becomes, will green activate his 40 troops? I think the answer to that is no. GG white. Probably GG green. Come on. Yeah, he says attack my territory. I know what you want. I know exactly what you want. I'm not going to give it to you. And I have a joker for the 1v1. Good game, man. $51-77, and his stack is locked. This is how you defeat the European turtle strategy. And you know what I always like to say, folks? If you're European, I'm a poopin'. Ladies and gentlemen. Good game. Good game. We get a banger. We get an absolute banger of a 30-minute classic fix game. We certainly stay at GM. GG's to my opponent. Green was good. General Yale, you played a very classic European turtle strategy. You made a key error there at the end by not activating your stack when you could have. You were loyal. I was loyal. We went first and second. Green got the best of all possible outcomes, as I always like to say. The best of all possible outcomes my opponents should expect to see, which is second. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. Let's do a quick Q&A question before we end the show. This one is from Captain Crash. I can't do that one today. All right. Let's do a quick one for Corbina. Hello, Pete. It's fucking pink. Grr. Why'd you say magenta instead of the obviously correct name? Got me thinking about this. So, for those of you who don't know, I started off calling the color in the game of Risk magenta because that's the color. And then as soon as I realized that people were triggered by my use of the accurate term, and it bothered them enough to comment on it, then I started doing it 10 times more. So I am trolling you every time. Get trolled. Ladies and gentlemen, defeating. Defeating 1 novice, 3 beginners and intermediate. To sit at 26,567 SP. This is Bird Blinds for Bangladesh, hanging out at GM for Season 23. I like the win at all costs games. They are a slightly different flavor than what we usually go for on the show, which is a little bit more loose. So I hope that this one was a bit expository in terms of tactics and strategies. And that one actually played quite typical. So with 155 hours, 96 wins, and 114 losses, we stay at GM. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm so grateful to be able to continue to offer Fixed Friday every Friday for those who enjoy them. Thank you for watching. I love you. I appreciate you. And for all of you on the path to world domination, good games and good luck.